Boy, this Donald Trump shooting. Boy, a lot of opinions about I've heard about this and seen about this, A lot of people are saying a lot of things, okay? A lot of people are questioning if it's sincere. Some saying, boy, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Let me just dive into this quickly, yeah? Before I drop a little sign on this, yeah? But as it stands, the shooting suspect, yeah, the man who was caught, yeah, was a man with multiple weapons, yeah, and he charged at the security checkpoint yards away from the president, yeah. See, somehow, some way, my man's made some power moves, armed, yeah, some way away from the president. Then apparently there were gunshots. Guests took cover, and Trump was rushed off the stage. And basically had like 3,000 people that attended. They all evacuated. So this guy's running around. Imagine the scene. There's a melee. Apparently, Secret Service agents got involved. One was shot, but is in great shape, saved by his bulletproof body armor. Apparently, allegedly, supposedly, assumedly. Yep. And the suspect, who was, as you see there on the floor in the picture, had the suspect was charged with firearms and assault offenses and named as a teacher from Torrance, California. Okay, so that's him lying on the floor. Obviously, you can see what he is. Okay, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, and obviously, apparently, this article states there's talks now between Buckingham Palace and the White House as to whether Prince Charles should attend his trip after this attack. Okay, so basically, the suspect in an apparent assassination attempt against Donald Trump has seemingly mocked the lack of security at the Washington dinner which Trump was attending. Okay, Cole Allen, the name of the teacher, had sent a manifesto around to his family 10 minutes before opening fire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on Saturday evening. Okay, the New York Post has reported. In the document reportedly given to the police by a relative, Mr. Allen said the sense of arrogance inside the Washington Hilton Hotel was the first thing he noticed. Okay, so basically, he's done his little manifesto, whatever. Okay, and he's obviously saying, he's saying he said, I walk in with multiple weapons and not a single person there considers the possibility that I could be a threat. Let's stick a pin there, because that itself makes it questionable, okay? This level of incompetence is insane, and I very sincerely hope it's corrected by the time this country gets actual competent leadership again. Mr. Allen went on to refer himself as the friendly federal assassin and revealed he intended to target Trump administration officials over their ties to Jeffrey Epstein, the Iran war, and immigration politics. Okay? I am no longer willing to permit a PDF, grappist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes, he wrote, similarly referring to Donald Trump. The US president, in turn, after this, has referred to the suspect as a very disturbed person who hated Christians in an interview with the Fox on Sunday. Okay? Now, very suspect. There are those people that think this is just another manufactured distraction from the Trump issue. Obviously, the Epstein files, Trump's involvement, and so forth. Okay? People are saying that it's a further distraction. Obviously, it's a further distraction again to this whole thing with Iran now. This is going to deter attentions. So there's actually some truth in that. There's some plausibility in that, in the sense that when there's a deflection, there's normally something big that happens or some power moves. So if they're using this as a deflection, Trump may be looking to ramp up or implement some things in regards to Iran. Okay, and so forth, okay? Because right now, the eyes are on Trump right now, okay? You know, there's a series of things which have happened. The Epstein files, this Iran war, you know, this is, there's a lot of spotlight on Trump, you know? So a lot of people are looking at that, okay? Now, this assassin, he alleges that it was easier for him to walk in there unchecked with weaponry and then, and so forth, yeah? Now, I don't believe that, I think what we have here, come on now, in those environments, a brother allowed to stroll around freely, yeah? And that indirectly, that's interesting. Because if he is a plant, yeah? Let's say it's all manufactured, yeah? When he's saying that, it's a bit of reverse psychology here. When he's saying that, yeah, if they say he was a plant for argument's sake, and he says that, yeah, there are good benefits in that, because it makes it look like the Trump administration, the crowd, the people, the whole environment don't spot race. They don't look out for race. They're not racist. So that's why this black man was able to walk in there and do what he did, because no one's looking out for race. They're all the same, right? When in reality, you know that this is something, in reality, although they like to dress it up like it's not, race in some cases can be seen as a factor by many, okay? So that's where it's useful. That's where, that's the rub of the green, So that's why you see this black guy face down on the floor, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's a plant, Who knows, But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. People are saying, hold on, another shooter failed again. This would be after the guy who shot Trump's ear. What happened there? The guy shot Trump, supposedly hit his ear. Some people are saying that's all fake and staged, and they're saying this is the same as well. I think what's happened after this whole what's happened after COVID now, yeah, is the fact that people don't really, the trust element is gone now, yeah. The way COVID was handled and the way governments moved, institutions moved, they all got together and were on the same page, yeah, to carry out something bigger than what it was. Because the way they were moving was far bigger than just the vaccine itself. Sorry, the virus itself. Okay? So now some of the people I've spoken to now, it's insane. These people have gone from, everyday normal people to people that are on it. People that don't have a smartphone anymore. They've got the little old school plastic phone. People that, boy, they're changing their email address every so often. People that don't even hold anything in their phones. People, it's crazy. It's crazy. After the whole COVID thing, a lot of people have woken up, and a lot of people will concur to the view that it was staged. Get some black guy, let him do that, head down, arrest him, because it takes away the heat, and obviously at the same time it's a black guy, so boom. No one's checking up on him going in there, then he can't be racist, because he could be anybody walking in there. But hey, I digress, you know what I mean? It makes interesting reading. It makes very interesting reading. But as it stands, let me leave it there. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Alright then, later.